came just now. Okay, I don't know. Okay. So today is 29th, 2023. Just to form a network means, as I said, either it is local network or it can be a WAN network, LAN network, whatever it is. First important is our computers or devices, mobile phone, laptop, whatsoever it is first they need to get connected. To create a network, first they should get connected. To connect the devices, few things are required. Okay. First of all, from your device, what are the device you are using? For that device, we need a NIC. We need a NIC, network interface card. You are using a mobile phone, or you are using a laptop, you are using a desktop, you are using a smart TV. If it want to connect it to a network, it need a NIC. In generally, these Wi-Fi type of connectivities, they have a built-in NIC. Internally, it is there. Okay. Sometimes you may require to connect externally. Okay. So that is NIC is required. If you want to connect devices through cable, then we need a specific type of cables. Depends upon your network, depends upon the way you want to connect. The purpose, use cases. Okay. Tell me.
तुम कल खाना नहीं खाया था? कहा?
Next one is you have devices and you can able to connect the devices and which one make an interface between these things. Like you can use different devices like a hub switches, routers for different purpose of connectivity. Okay, different ways of connectivities. You may require hub switches, routers, and modem kind of stuff. These are these three things for connectivity purpose. Connectivity, physical connectivity. Okay. Next, for communicating, you created a network and you connected a devices means you have a network. Now you should communicate between the devices. So two things are important. One is protocols, another one is port numbers. Sorry. Protocols, and another one is an IP address. Another one is an IP address. Each device should configure with an IP address. Without an IP address, you can't communicate. Means you want to communicate to someone, we need an address, right? You have to write a letter. It means that there is a to address and from address. You have to send a letter or you have to send a mail. There is a to address and there is a from address. So without address, you can't communicate. So same thing for each device to communicate in the network, compulsory required an IP address. Next, what type of communication it is? So I'm communicating to you. It means I'm taking class. I'm sharing my screen, right? I'm telling some technical information to you. So that's not my communication. If I send a mail to you, that is a mail type of communication. If I call with mobile phone, so that is telephone communication, right? So different way of communications are there. But how we will understand, how we will receive what type of communication it is? It depends upon protocols. Okay. Is it a web related communication? Is it a file transfer related communication? It's a mail communication. Is it a deployment related communication. It's authentication related communication. So what type of communication it is will be understood by the protocols. So these are things in the network. First we will go through the NICs and then cables, and then we'll discuss networking devices. Okay. So then we'll discuss OSI layers and protocols and IP addresses. So that will finish main part of your networking. So you will try today, we will try to finish this part first of all. Okay. I have collected different information. So I'm just copying paste because of I don't want to search and paste and again spend a lot of time on it. I don't want to do that one. That's why I'm doing copy paste. Okay. So, but I will explain compulsory, guys. What is an NIC? Network interface card. You have a device. You want to connect it to network. That device need an NIC. Either it can be built inside or maybe externally used. Device can be a wide type of connectivity. Okay, so device connection is either it is a wide type of connectivity or wireless type of connectivity. I have a computers and I want to connect these computers or maybe a printers. Okay, they need an NIC, so then we can connect the cable like this to switch or hub. Or you have a devices, so the connectivity is wireless type of connectivity you want to do it. So you need a wireless type of NIC, and there is a wireless access point. Like you are connecting your mobile phone, laptop to your Wi-Fi router, it means your mobile phone or your laptop or your printer. Now the Wi-Fi printers also came. That's why we said not always a computer devices. They built inside one wireless NIC is there. Okay, so we can connect through here. So we can connect these devices through a wireless access point or a directly Wi-Fi router. Okay, so compulsory NIC is compulsory to connect any devices. It's a wide type of connectivity or wireless type of connectivity. So this is what we are seeing, that is a normal NIC. So I will show Ethernet. Okay, so like this, see this is a adapter or a interface card. You can say an interface card or a adapter, which we can insert into our desktops or servers in their motherboards. Okay, on to motherboard or on motherboard, you can see these white bars called a PCI slots. Okay, PCIe, PCI. Okay, so this is a small interface type. This is smaller one. This is a larger one. Here it is. So it's a larger one. Okay, so PCIe type of connectivity. So I am searching like this. See this is inserting this NIC to this motherboard. So then we can connect this. So outside it will come like this. Outside this is the outside, and inside here is connecting. So like this. Okay. Yeah, if you want to see how to install this kind of stuff, you can do it. Okay. So this is a NIC is inserting into the on the motherboard of a desktop or a server. So then we can connect through cable to the network. sometimes, not sometimes, guys, very recent times. In olden days, compulsory we need this of NIC to connect in the LAN network. So nowadays on motherboard we are getting directly on motherboard NIC sockets are there. So there no need to install separately. Built-in NICs are there, and we got a socket here, so we can connect it. Even for a laptops, you take a laptop, the side you can check it, so you can find this kind of sockets. Means it's a built-in NIC in your laptop. Okay, this socket we call it as a RJ45. This one we call it as a RJ45. Next one is, if you have a laptop or a mobile or a tablet, in built-in they have what we can say NICs, wireless NICs are there. This is for laptop. Okay, these are all. This is a laptop. Inside a laptop, built-in wireless LAN adapter or a wireless NIC it is. Okay, so for a mobile phone it is not much this bigger. It may be small chip inside which we cannot see generally. It is enhanced on the mobile motherboard. Okay, but we can see this thing. This is if in case if this is not working in your laptop, what we can do, we can use this USB type of attachments also there. So this is this kind of USB adapters you are getting to connect wirelessly. Okay, USB type of Wi-Fi USB connectivity. Even if you have a desktop, okay, for example, I have a desktop. So earlier I was in my Pune office. That time I used one desktop, that is I used to connect with the cable because its cable connectivity is nearby. But from modem to from Wi-Fi router to desktop, that time cable connectivity is near. And now in Hyderabad, what happened? My room is separated from that. It's not near to that Wi-Fi router. So what I'm using, I use this TP-Link company's Wi-Fi adapter to connect wirelessly. Okay, to connect wirelessly. Not only this, with antenna facilities also there for a good reception purpose. Okay, even for desktops. Desktop Wi-Fi adapters are there. You can see from here it is going to Amazon, and it's okay. Okay, so this one like our Ethernet, which is I showed earlier. Same way we have to install these things into the motherboard. Okay, inside your system. Of course, this one is required to know how to open the desktop system, how to install a drivers and all. USB one is very easy, simple, connect and use it. Okay, USB drives are very easy to install. Okay, so this is for a desktop purpose. PCIe slots, LAN cards. This is USB type. Okay, that's only pictures are kept here. Okay, so if you are using a wide NIC, this is the wide type of connectivity. So I said it is wide NIC. It is a standard. The basic standard is 802.3. 802.3. 802 is a networking related standards, network based standard it is. Okay, but 802.3 is specifically for this wide NIC, which is also called as NIC cards, Ethernet card, LAN card. Different names are there, but this standard is actually Ethernet standard. Ethernet standard. Okay. This standard memory
Excuse
for
me, sir.
Ethernet. Yeah.
Sir, can you please repeat once RJ45? What was that, sir?
What is it?
You told before this topic, sir. Yeah, RJ45 something.
RJ45. RJ45.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. I will tell. I will tell. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Anyway, it is there here. Okay. So this is a Ethernet standard, guys. This Ethernet card or NIC card means wide type of NIC cards. Ethernet, LAN cards, all the same name only. I said LAN card means it's an Ethernet card. Okay. NIC card means Ethernet card. Generally, it is we use these terminologies earlier. Okay. Ethernet cards. Okay. Ethernet card, LAN card. So these are a wide type of connectivity. So Ethernet card is, if you use Ethernet card, you can communicate with within a LAN 10 Mbps data transmission speeds, bits per second. Okay, 10 Mbps speed you can able to transmit and receive data. Fast Ethernet means it is a Ethernet but a little upgrade version. Okay, that device it is 100 Mbps, up to 100 Mbps you are getting connection, data transmission speed. Gigabit Ethernet 1000 Mbps or 1 Gbps type of connectivity. Currently we are using Gigabit Ethernet. For certain devices may use that fast Ethernet. The most of the devices, the laptops, fast Ethernet, they use it. Why? Because we are already having Wi-Fi, so fast cost reduction. Sometimes certain laptops and desktops comes with mostly recently are Gigabit Ethernet on. Okay, so whatever it is, either it is a laptop or a desktop. So the Ethernet, the connectivity is there. No, this socket we call it as a RJ45 type, which we are using in a LAN communication, in local LAN communication. The socket we call it as a RJ45. RJ means registered jack. Okay, it is a standard number for this type of connectivity. That is RJ45. Okay, so if you see this care connectivity, RJ45 type sockets, and the cable we are using LAN cables. No, the LAN cables has a plugs, that's RJ45 plugs, RJ45 cable, like that we call it as. It's a 8-pin connector, 8-pin sockets. It contains 8 pins, right? These are the 8-pin kind of stuff. So RJ45 standard for 8-pin connector. And for wireless type of connectivity. So I said wireless, this is like a WLAN. Okay, wireless connectivity. The standard wireless NIC is 802.11. After 11, if you see any mobile phone or Wi-Fi routers, okay, any adapters you want to buy like this, so there is a 802.11 with a certain standards they are giving. Okay, somewhere it should be there because Amazon won't give more details. Okay, somewhere you can search for a standards in this one. Okay, so what type of connectivity it can be able to give. So that will indicates by these letters. I search one table and I posted a table here. So this will tell only 802.11. The frequency, connecting frequency is 2.4 gigahertz. It's 2 Mbps type of maximum speed. 802.11a is a 5 gigahertz type of connectivity. Okay, so in wireless connectivity, either 2.4 or a 5 gigahertz type of radio frequency connectivity is there. But data transmission changes. Either it is 2.4 or 5, but data transmission, the speed will be changes. Okay, so which is the best one is N. Okay, 802.11 N, because in these type of adapters you can get a both type of connectivities, 2.4 and 5 gigahertz, both dual band connectivity we are getting, and maximum speed is 600 Mbps. So generally we are getting internet 100, 150 maximum, right? Maximum 150 Geo is giving no problem, but it is we can, if you want good speed connectivity, high speed data connectivity, 5 gigahertz connectivities will give us. But both dual is always good. And this maybe last one is given 7 Gbps. I don't trust it. Okay, it's a 3 bands. It is providing AD giving 3 bands. Okay, so 802.11 is a good one because you are getting 2.4 and 5 gigahertz dual band connectivity and up to 600 Mbps data transmission. Okay, so this is a wireless adapter standards. Okay, anything guys? Any understand wireless and wired type of NICs?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Your mobile phone or desktop, whatever it is, your laptop, anything, every device must have an NIC to connect in the network. Either it is wired type of connectivity or wireless type of connectivities. NIC, network interface card, and it is a LAN card or Ethernet card. Different names are there for NIC. Either it is a wired NIC or wireless NIC, the NIC has a MAC address. Every NIC has a MAC address. MAC address means MAC means media access control. Media access control. What is a MAC address? The MAC address is also called as a physical address. Okay, this MAC address, MAC address also called as a physical address. Guys, remember, IP address is a logical address, MAC address is a physical address or a hardware address. So the manufacturer of NIC, so NIC should be manufactured by some person, right? So this NIC is manufactured by, who is the manufacturer? TP-Link. TP-Link. Is this NIC is manufactured by TP-Link. Like that. So different manufacturers, you can see this is a one TP-Link, this is also TP-Link, this is also TP-Link. Okay, but I am searching for any other manufacturers. This is a Lippy World, this is TP-Link. So this is a company, some name is given. Okay, different companies. D-Link, D-Link is a one more company. Realtek is another company. Tenda, Connextent, Qualcomm. These are different companies, NIC manufacturing companies are there. So different organizations, different companies. Even Intel also manufactures NICs. Okay, not only TP-Link, D-Link, Tenda, Qualcomm. So my laptop NIC is Qualcomm. You know, Qualcomm Snapdragon, same company, the Qualcomm. Okay, so not only processors, Qualcomm also, I realize, okay, Connextent is also manufacturing. Intel also manufacturing NICs. Realtek NICs also there. Okay. So this manufacturer manufactured an NIC, and he put this physical address in the NIC for identification. Okay. So that is called a MAC address. That is called a MAC address. Okay. Next, so who given this MAC address? The manufacturer of that NIC only. He's put that NIC in the NIC, that MAC address is given. It cannot be changeable. So we cannot change this MAC address. We can check what is our MAC address, but we cannot change our MAC address. It's a fixed address which is inside that NIC chip only. Okay, it is a in binary. It is a 48-bit. Actually, it is written in the 12 hexadecimal number in the decimal number format. 12 hexadecimal numbers are there. In binary, it is 48-bit. So this is the MAC address look like. Okay, so it contains A to E, 0 to 9, and A to E are there in this MAC address. Okay, it's a hexadecimal number. So how to check this MAC address? I have an NIC, and how to check this MAC address? There is a few commands are there for checking MAC address. Okay, one command is get MAC. One command is the get MAC. So I have NICs, multiple NICs are there, guys. So I will show my NICs. ncpa.cpl. It opens network connections window, means where you can able to see all your network adapters. That window directly opens with this command ncpa.cpl. ncpa.cpl. So can you see, this is all my adapters. So this is a wide type of connectivity, which is I am not connected. That's why it is showing cross mark. This is my Wi-Fi adapter. Okay, this is a wide adapter. Qualcomm is manufactured this adapter. This is also from Qualcomm only. So Wi-Fi adapter. And these are two are there now. So you can see it's a virtual adapters, VMware virtual adapters, virtual box virtual adapters. So this is some toggles are there, that related one. Okay, so I have multiple NICs. That's why it is showing multiple outcomes. Disconnected, which is I didn't connect with a wire. That's why it is showing disconnected. Okay, so that is get MAC. Another one is ipconfig /all. This command ipconfig command, use it to check your IP address. ipconfig command, use it to check your IP address. And you want to get more details of your IP address, your adapter details, then you can use all option. ipconfig /all. So you'll get multiple information. So yeah, here it is. My wireless LAN adapter, his name is Wi-Fi. You can see name is Wi-Fi. So this Wi-Fi adapter's MAC address. Physical address means MAC address. And I can able to see my IP address, subnet mask, default gateway, and DHCP server address and DNS server addresses. Okay, so these are my other adapters. You can see this is another adapter. That adapter's MAC address. Even not connected devices also having a MAC address. So virtual adapters also having a MAC address. Okay, so not this one. So yeah, this is also not Ethernet. This is media is disconnected and their MAC address. IP address is not there. Why? Because of it is not connected, so it is not having any IP address. Okay. So second command is ipconfig all. ipconfig and ipconfig all use it to check IP address only. But in ipconfig all, you can see the physical address means your MAC address also. Okay, guys. Understand two commands?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So if you don't want to go with the commands, because commands are very good, guys. That's the first I told commands. Okay, commands are good, but also we have other options. Like you can go to control panel. So in search, try go to control panel. In the control panel, find out like this: network and internet, network and sharing center. Change adapter settings. Change adapter settings. This will open network connections window. There you can see all your adapters. Go to your adapter, double click or right click. So once it is open, like details. So this is my physical address. This is my IP address. This is subnet mask, default gateway, DHCP, DNS server addresses. Not only physical address, also we'll get in other devices. So this is details, MAC address, IP, subnet mask, default gateway, like that. Okay, guys. Same window. This same window I open already like this. How I open this same window? Actually, I went to control panel, network and internet, network and sharing center, change adapter settings. Either double click on the NICs and click on details. You can right click and status also, you can do it. Optional. So before that, I go to one by one step, or directly you can open. Go to run, type ncpa.cpl, then it directly opens network connection window. From here also you can check what is your MAC address. So these are the outputs, guys. So I just copy pasted, but information is right only. So what we can able to see, so both we can check IP address and MAC address. Get MAC only give you MAC address, but ipconfig all will give you IP address. ipconfig all will give you IP address and MAC address also. IP address related information, MAC address information. You go to ncpa.cpl, choose your adapter, double click, open details. Okay. So that will show you the MAC address and as well as the IP address also. This is how to check MAC address. Of course, IP address also. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So guys, take a 5 minutes break or 10 minutes, take a 10 minutes break. Then we will discuss about cables. Okay. 5 to 10 minutes only. So maximum 10 minutes. 11:30. we will discuss about the cable. Slowly, one by one, small only we'll learn, so you can remember.